News recently came out that the Chinese government is launching an investigation into the China EV market, and this caused almost every single EV company's stock to drop. Li Auto is down about 14%, Xpeng stock is down about 16%, and NIO is down around 6% from highs last week. So in today's video, I'm going to break down what was said in this report, what companies it will affect, and at the end of the video, we're going to go over the stock price targets for NIO, Xpeng, and Li Auto moving forward. Hey guys, for those of you who are new, my name is Michael. I'm a 21-year-old investor, entrepreneur, and full-time college student. This past month, I made about $170,000 in one of the many investment accounts I share with you guys over in my private community on Patreon. So if you'd like to know more about what stocks I'm trading, when I buy stocks, when I sell stocks in my personal accounts, well, then go over to our community on Patreon and check that out using the links down below. But anyways, let's get into this new report. The Chinese government is launching an investigation into the China EV market. According to a report first announced by Reuters just the other day, the National Development and Reform Commission of China launched a nationwide investigation into new energy vehicle projects, NEV projects, specifically related to property developers, Evergrande Group, and one other company. For those of you who aren't familiar with the term, NEVs include battery electric powered vehicles, hybrids, and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. This news caused a lot of investors to be worried about the Chinese EV market, but the reality of the situation is that while it may seem like a big deal on the surface for the China EV market, this investigation doesn't have anything to do with companies like NIO, Xpeng, or Li Auto, the three major Chinese EV companies. So the bottom line is that this dip from this announcement, it just presented another buying opportunity for long-term investors. Currently, China is the world's largest EV market, but green vehicles still account for only 5% of the country's total auto sales. This is great news for investors because the country aims for electric vehicle sales to account for 25% of new car sales by 2025. And good news here is that China controls a major part of the EV supply chain, spearheading the production of battery raw materials. So this is good news because it helps with expansion. All of the materials for batteries and all of that production takes place in China. Analysts continue to be quite optimistic about China's progress in the transition towards a 100% EV future, as demand for NEVs has been on the rise amid climate change concerns and favorable government policies. In April, the government of China announced plans to extend subsidies and tax breaks for NEVs, such as electric or plug-in hybrid cars, for another 2 years to help spur sales and grow this market. China published rules in 2018 as well to restrict ways in which automakers can invest in new capacity to manufacture traditional gasoline fuel-celled cars. China expects NEV sales could reach 1.1 million vehicle sales alone this year, and that means that companies like Tesla, NIO, Xpeng, Li Auto, and all the other China EV companies have to step up their production dramatically from what they are at right now. Me personally, looking into the next couple of months and next couple of years for NIO, Xpeng, and Li Auto, I'll be keeping an eye out on their earnings reports for Q4 of 2020 and towards NIO Day, which will take place in a couple of months, before adding more shares to my position. While I do think these companies are great stocks to own long term and have potential to 3x in the next 2 years if everything goes well, I want to see more strong delivery numbers, see 100% year-over-year growth consistently before putting any more money into the China EV market. I already have a lot of money in companies like NIO, Xpeng, Li Auto, and Tesla, but before adding more to these new startup companies, NIO, Xpeng, and Li Auto, I want to see that they have strong delivery numbers, which we'll start to see in Q4 of 2020 with their next earnings report. So anyways, that's what's going on with the big announcement in the investigation from the Chinese government, as well as what's going on with NIO, Xpeng, and Li Auto. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.